curfew on all information getting out.
Yeah, complete. The thing is, there are some Tamil journalists in there who have to risk their life, not only their life, they probably get put through so much torture as well before they get let go, to send us the news. But we do get the news through Tamil news channels, but the fact is the rest of the world doesn't. We all know what's happening there, and it's okay. We can stay here, we can do this, and still they don't care.
I guess your people feel like you're being abandoned.
Yeah, abandoned, completely ignored. I mean, even now, we're all out here, what have they done? Nothing. It's not just today, it's not just this week. We've been protesting for ages. Since this recent battle fighting started, especially, every other day we have been going to a protest, shouting at them to do something. And apparently they can't. There's nothing they can do. This is all out of our hands. If you want to protest, go to Sri Lanka. Which is surprising considering, Buddhists, they're not supposed to kill ants or anything, and they have this whole thing of peace. And I'm not saying anything against the Buddhist religion here, I'm just saying, how hypocritical are they to be part of the Buddhist religion, embrace it completely according to them, and then go and kill all these people. And then it's just like, and there's actually there's a Buddhist party, a party made up of monks, and they're actually the most fervent people. They're actually the people who step forward the most to say kill them. Like, I can get you video footage of Buddhist monks going mad, completely mad, saying, they shouldn't be allowed to live, kill them all, kill them all.
There is a genocide that's going on in Sri Lanka, and as international community, we let the Rwandan people die, and now we regret for doing it. This is 15 years past, and we regret for those things to happen. If we don't act now, we will regret for the Sri Lankan Tamils to have had another genocide.
If he's willing to go to that extreme levels and they're still not listening, we need other people to know as well, and other people to listen, and other people to pressure this government and the other governments worldwide to do something about this.
Why do you think that they're turning a blind eye to this?
I don't know. Personally, I don't have a clue. I mean, I don't know. There's probably all these kind of economic and political reasons behind it. I'm pretty sure it has something to do with the money, because that's all these people ever seem to care about. But then it's like, it comes to a point where it's like, oh, okay, the stable economy or the lives of all those people out there. And obviously after 9/11 as well, this whole issue of terrorism, in our view, what the Tamil Tigers do isn't terrorism, it's state terrorism on the part of the Sri Lankan government, because they've been killing their own civilians out there, but we don't know what else we can do now. Definitely the land is actually a big part of this, because I don't really know, in the fort, they've recently implemented a 48-hour ceasefire, which is ongoing right now, but the 48-hour ceasefire that they had prior to this, in late February I think it was, they evacuated all the people out of that land. And what they do, they then go and let Sinhalese settlers settle in that area, and they take the Tamils out and put them into refugee camps, aka concentration camps or prison camps and such. And it's horrible. That land, and then they say things, they go around, I've heard rumours that apparently we're all Indians and we should all go running back to India because that isn't our land. No! If we're all Indians, so are you. I mean, if we're going to go back to ancient history, the land split and we're all Indians, but we're not, we're Sri Lankans. Well, I'm not calling myself a Sri Lankan anymore, but you know the point. That land has been Tamil land for millennium, okay? It's been Tamil land for ages, and it will be for millennium to come, and that's the point that they need to understand.
So when the English came, yeah, and took over,
Yeah.
what did they break all the borders down?
Yeah, basically, it used to be 3 separate kingdoms, 2 Tamil kingdoms and a Sinhalese one. And they merged all 3 together for administration reasons because it was easier for them to, you know, look after things. And then they just left it and went back in that state. Obviously, it's what they do across the world. They leave things in a mess and run away.
Parameswaran Subramaniam is a 28-year-old Tamil who started this hunger strike about 7 days ago, last Tuesday. Initially, the first 2 days, he didn't take any water, and we became extremely concerned about his kidney function because he didn't pass any urine for more than 24 hours. Since then, he has had some water, and there has been some improvement in his renal function in terms of the fact that he passes urine adequately. However, it's been 5 more days where he has just taken water, and it has taken its toll. I mean, as you can see, he's severely weak. He can't stand up on his own. He needs support even to stand up. He can hardly speak. He can only put a few words together, and we're extremely concerned now about his general body health and the fact that he's going to start breaking down protein, his muscles, even his heart muscles, and it could lead to irreversible damage.
Have there been any representatives from the police coming to see his condition, or the government coming to see his condition?
The government has not done anything whatsoever, which is very disappointing. It's like they're waiting for someone to die in front of the parliament, which is a shame. However, the LAS, we must say, has done its job. They have come here and checked Subramaniam about every 4 to 5 hours since the hunger strike started, and they're keeping an eye on it, which is commendable, and I think we should thank them for that. And I thank them on Subramaniam's behalf and the Tamil community's behalf.
And been completely ignored. I mean, even now we're all out here. What have they done? Nothing. It's not just today. It's not just this week. We've been protesting for ages. Since this recent bout of fighting started, especially, every other day we have been going to a protest, you know, shouting at them to do something. And apparently they can't. There's nothing they can do. This is all out of our hands.
I think that's bad. All the media covers it, even if it's a dog or a cat, it's being covered. Why is that the human value is not covered? I don't know. I'm not too sure. If the Tamil community or other Tamil community, caste community, I don't think so. We all are normal human beings, peace-loving human beings. I think we deserve to be served. This is a big plea on behalf of the Tamils to save the Tamils, a dying nation, a peaceful nation from a state terror.